It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Welcome back. So now it's time to cover the Daughters of Pharos area. So this area in particular that hard. It might be slightly harder for you in your first playthrough, but for me it should be quite easy. It got quite easy up to the end of the game when I came around this area anyway. So if you get his attention, the dog's gonna come for you, and what you want is the dog's attention. So he's sort of gone away. I was meant to go actually in the other doorway there. See, when they've got the shield up, you're not getting much past them. Once it's down, you can get quite a lot past them. And magic really does some damage against these big guys. So I believe you can get to this side from here. No, maybe not. Definitely someone in there. So the worst thing is probably walking around. Is the worst thing here. So if you use the lockstone there, it should open the bottom one on its own. And if you use your soul arrows, you can quite easily distract him without any issues. Walk straight in to get whatever's in here then. The Blue Moon Greatsword is very good for this particular area. There's an item down here. What I want to do is go through this area. So these dogs may not seem that bad, but they are very bad. They do toxic damage to you. Now if they get the toxic damage, you're going to die very quickly, or your health's going to go down very quickly. So the best thing to do is to stay still, and for a while they just bounce off of you and don't actually hit you. If you try and move, generally they actually do hit you, so I don't know how that works, but it does work like that. Don't move, just stand your ground and they just bounce off you and you can hit. As you can see, I've got no sort of effects there now. So in here you've got the item there, and you've got one of these guys here. But these guys are quite easy to take on really. You can easily get them with a backstab. And if it's your first time, it might take a couple of backstabs, but they're easily dispatched and out of the way. So what we want to do is this one. Now the only problem with this one here is if you have a farm in this area, the dogs can now get up. If you don't use that particular one, the dogs won't be able to get up. This basically creates a ramp. So if you go up here, this is the door that's just opened. you get some human effigies in here. No. There's still useful items nonetheless. You just drop down, but that's how the dogs can get through, because you can just run around and know that as soon as that happens. So there is another guy around the right, and he's put them spikes out for you. None of these doors actually do anything. There's lots of doors in here. Don't waste your time with them all. Simply done, you see. That's the first time on any of my playthroughs I actually put my shield up, so that chest was booby trapped, but at least it weren't a mimic, because that would have been even worse. So that leads you down here, and I might as well take you to the first bonfire of the area first. First bonfire's here, which leads to a boss battle in there. But first of all, you want to pick off the last bits in here. So we're just going to pick off. There's only 2 other areas in here that chest areas where you can get them. So I've got 5 Ferrous Lock stones. If you have Ferrous Lock stones, you've got to be wise with them. Most of the other ones that do the whole door, but you don't need the whole door, you only need the bottom. A few soul arrows will get rid of him. Infantry, what's in here? Then. There's 2 guys down here. Get that. And then get to these 2 guys. They're not that bad, really. These guys. You shouldn't struggle with them. So there is another. So if you use this Ferrous Lock stone here, I believe this door will open. And you've just got this dwarf guy in here. Easily dispatched of. Just 1 chest left. Another booby trap. Just be prepared to pop up your shield if you do hit anything like that. So you get a magic arrow. But that bit all of it in this area. That's pretty much the whole area done. That part of the way to getting Bright Stone Cove or whatever it is. So I'm just going to get prepared for this boss fight now. I don't think there's any summonings, so you're going to have to do this one on your own. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I have died against this boss, but you don't get any summons for him, so but the art of it is you need to kill these dogs before they poison you. can get back of his legs. Don't really want to be locked on to this dog. Quite simple if you get to the back of him. I need one more hit. My dragon hit ring is the least of my worries because I can just sort that out. If you've seen how slow I'm going now, it increases my equipment load, does my dragon ring. So because I've got quite a lot of equipment load on here, that's why my dragon ring, that's why I'm going so slow. So there is a covenant down here. You go this way. There's this rat here.
Leave this. We have no human. Is that? Last one of mine, rejoice since. Permit me, swear. Get thee. Thou
You don't need to, you would have unlocked.
Then we need consort no longer.
You also see that rat again, further down the line. So, right now my sort of priority is to get my dragon ring fixed. Like I say, it ups my equipment road. I want to get to the other side here. Obviously you've seen me do this before. So all I'm going to do is, I'm not going to touch them guys, I'm going to roll down here. I'll get this. And then I think this leads down now. So it's just one area that I didn't cover. Oh no. So my big problem here is this guy's gonna come now. He's not that hard. Now my dragon wings gone. He actually is meant to invade you before this. But he's gone now anyway. I'm just going to kill this guy if I can. And make it to the bonfire to repair my ring. Going so slow. Right, so I'll meet you back at this bonfire once I've repaired my ring. So with my ring repaired now, I can go forward. Now I am going to show you this ring. I can't remember where I got it from, but what it basically does is it increases my HP, stamina and max load. It increases my HP by 7.5%, my max load and the stamina increases by 12.5%, so that's why I'm able to move quicker with armour. It's a very good ring. I mean, I've still got to get my vitality quite high even to use this armour. Okay. So you shouldn't find this bit too hard. I mean, like I said, there's this guy in here. I'm only gonna do it for the souls really. And I've already been down here in the last video, so you already know, but he shall remain there and you can sell as many times as you like to him. So going here, there's a guy and I think he'll arch you from down the corridor as far as I'm aware. Not archer, but yeah, he does throw his axes at you. Not that hard, it's pretty slow. In here are some crystal lizards. I think it's, oh no, it's there. And the only way I'm going to get to it is by being very quiet. I'm going to throw this at him. It's going to be much harder for you to get that lizard if you, but for me that was quite easy. And in here, these dwarves just sit, you don't do all. I don't believe there's anything up there. I don't think you can get up there anywhere. I don't believe it leads anywhere as far as I know. Probably does. There'll be some top secret thing that I don't know about, won't there? So you got another one of these guys here. The best thing to do is try and get back around the back of them. Not too much trouble. So this will take us all the way to Brightstone Cove. I don't think there's anyone in here. There might be someone hiding. No, I'll just double check it. Radiant life gem there. So here we have a bonfire, and this is the first bonfire in Brightstone Cove. This is a ridiculously hard area. I'm just gonna mainly just for that extra soul arrow more than that. So if you go down here, there's this one guy on his own, and this is the easiest way to come, I would suggest. Just hit him in the back. Now this thing weren't here on the first playthrough. I think they're the original pigs from the first playthrough, these guys. If they actually do something to this time round. These were just normal pigs. They might not be, it might be extra pigs, these guys. I'm pretty certain they were normal pigs, them guys. There were pigs around here. They've just evolved through my last playthrough somehow. So you've got a guy. Now you can knock this tower down. So you couldn't find this guy too hard. There's a guy up there. Hopefully that should just get rid of him, but he does alert the other guy with the arrows down there. So you can get this guy in the back as far as I'm aware. So you can try and sort of get out of the way, yeah. Could have easily died there. I don't remember him hitting that hard on my first playthrough. So he probably didn't. So I'd probably go around this end now. There is two entrances into this camp. So if you have got soul arrows, do use them. So in here there is a guy. I did go in there with my shield up, and really it would have made a lot of difference if I'd got that archer on this side before. So these were the pigs that I were on about actually. So them big ones are an evolved version of this, obviously. But them other pigs wouldn't have been there, that means. So with all that done, there should only be one guy left. did manage to knock the roof of this off on my first playthrough somehow. So the aim is here is to just jump across into there. You can go down and there'll be a pig waiting for you as far as I'm aware. There you go, there's a pig. If you're worried about losing too much health, you can always use Silver Cat rig. So that takes you through into this bit. Now, in here, I don't want to hit that chest because if I hit that chest is actually a mimic. So if I hit that chest, it's going to start getting up. What I want to do here is I'm going to... yeah. Crystal magic weaponed it. And I'm going to just hit this guy as many times as I can until he dies. Right, so I really didn't expect that to happen. So I'm going to get out of his way this time. So this guy gives you the best staff in the game, the Staff of Wisdom. So if you fully upgrade this will do some serious damage to any of your opponents, just so you're aware. And what I'm going to do is fully upgrade that staff, because I'm going to have it not only in this hand but in the other hand too. So I'll see you when I get back. So before going back to Brightstone Cove and clearing out the area, what we're going to do is you need to speak to this guy down here. To the guy that I've forgotten to speak to, because once you clear the way he'll thank you. Yeah, so you need to speak to him.
What? No, name. If we Alric Run. Aye, it's a true, I swear it. Aye, it's a I swear it.
So basically he says he'll help you now. So I'm back and I have fully upgraded it. Now I've got 2 of the Staffs of Wisdom here, but if you do infuse it with magic, obviously it boosts the magic. So I've got 2 Staffs of Wisdom there, which massively boosts your magic. They're just ridiculous when it comes to your sorceries. They're very good. So as you come down here, just keep an eye on that rock because you're going to see it go in a minute. So the guy who actually lets it go kills himself in the process. That's what you call karma. So if you go down here, I think they'll do the same. And you get a few more killed. Just be careful though, because the last thing you want to be doing is because there's still quite a lot of them even after you get that guy to release. So he should have killed himself, which will leave one guy up here. And a quick stab in the back went a long way. So I will get his the stuff there. I don't think it's from the actual guy who released it though. Now this area in particular isn't that bad until you actually get into the proper area, because this is just so this spider. I'm gonna go fight him. Trying to stop me, but yeah, I'll do some serious damage to him. Yeah, I don't remember him popping up on the first time round, to be honest. It might be just me. So you got these guys, you can sort of lure them out if you like. That's what I do. At least lure 2 of them out, I'd say. There is a boss further down, but he should be alright to deal with him with a few less soul arrows. I mean, my first playthrough, what I did do is I actually cleared a lot of areas before I went to go do the boss. Because as I say, they only revive so many times, they only respawn so many times, and then they stop respawning. So in here, I don't think any of them do ult here. I don't think that one does. They don't do ult. But it doesn't mean, by any means, that it's safe to proceed. They shouldn't get you in the back. However, the guys further down, so you got some guys and you'll see them in here, and even if you pick one off, they're going to come at you. So what you want to do is get their attention and run away. And you're not coming at the moment. I don't know why they're not coming. Maybe letting me get further into the room. No? I'm just going to throw one of these at one of them because I can't be arsed messing around. So they'll come at you now. I don't really want to play around with these guys. Not very hard to get rid of. But really, I didn't want to go further on and then they come through the door to try and kill me. It's not really what I wanted. So, what I am going to do is use humanity here. Or human effigy, shall I say. Right, we should have somewhere a summon sign. I can't see any. There definitely is somewhere. I remember going in here with someone. use it. Can't see this. So there is a summoning sign. I have found it. But I had to go back. But you'll probably have already seen the bit where I had to go back by this point. So if you go in here, there might be a guy in here. No, maybe not in here. There it is in here. So if you summon this guy, I'm only coming all this way because he's likely to follow me without hitting anyone. So this is one of the guys that you need to get to survive. You need to survive 3 boss battles, just like the other lasts. So we're going to take him with us. He's a very good distraction, especially to the main boss, the Prowling Mantis, I think he's called. I will buff up before I go in here. So I know why the spiders never came for me, because of this chest. But if you do fire at the spiders before, then you get rid of them rather than getting jumped on. So do kill them before. It's highly advised. At least one of them, so the rest come for you. So now I'm just going to buff up here. And I will put on other sorceries here. So you want to take on directly these guys. These are his mages, and these guys are going to revive him. See what I mean there? And hopefully with a bit of luck, he should be dead. Now, these guys are quite easy to dispatch, especially with these. Now that I've only got this guy left, he should be fairly easy. The amount of damage that did on him is unbelievable. So he survived 1, which would mean that you only need to get him to survive 2 after that. But you've got to go to the right places before he will be available as a summon. So we'll be unlocking the second bonfire in a minute. First of all, I'm going to take you up this ladder, and here you will find Cromwell the Pardoner, and he will pardon your sins. None of these spiders should do up to you in here. But yeah, if you've been sinning and you're an absolute bastard, this guy will pardon them for you. And
Something seems to be bothering you. Yes, you've done. I regret. Together. But now, you. Yes, yes. But if you. Now.
so he'll sell stuff for you and you can ask for pardoning, but I haven't sinned, so I don't need pardoning.
Whenever you are ready.
So that's about it. And it does cost quite a lot of souls to pardon your sins, and it costs a certain amount of souls per level. So if you do pardon your sins, just bear that in mind. So I'm just going to go back to base right now before braving this next area. Right, so we're back in Brightstone now. So make our way down the stairs. There's a spider here. Don't let it get you by surprise, that one under the stairs. And you can get the item. I don't think that one actually does ult to you. Right there. When you go in here, some will come down and come directly for you. Not all of them are hostile. Ow. So this guy, you can just sneak up behind him and get him. So the first option is to unlock the bonfire. So I believe you can fall down this side. So let's find it. So yeah, these guys are little bastards. Thing that you gotta watch is there's them guys behind you as well. So we're going with that guy to go. Shouldn't be that hard. So as you can see, there's these spiders here. Now you can shoot these down. I'm not sure if it'll allow me here. And it is worth trying to shoot all these spiders down. I think because I've obviously shot one down, the rest have followed. This is why the cat ring does come in handy sometimes. I'm actually going to do the cat ring. So I'm surrounded by these spiders and any more left. You might be better just going down the ladder in that sense. I don't think there's anything else in here, but you can open this door and it will help you in the next area. But really you don't want to go down this side. And you want to go down the other. So we've turned back to this one. Now, the same applies, that spider will be under the stairs. And the spiders in here will come out to get you as soon as you go through that door. But they're easy to dispatch. That's the main thing. It's easy to dispatch. You can get them in the back. And we can grab this and just slide down. However, in this scenario, I'm going to use my soul spears to get rid of that. Because I don't want him to run off. But it might not be as simple for you. So, I mean, you can go down. You can jump down here. I'm going to have to use my Edge Feather now. So it's a bit of going around in circles, this. Just for the start part anyway, at least. So you can go down there. I'm going to use my Edge Feather again. So you'll probably have enough Homeward Bones to do what I do, in a sense. You can't use them ridiculously and every time I do it, but in certain areas, like in that area that we've just been down, you're going to have to use. Otherwise you risk dying and losing your souls. That's a massive issue really. You can obviously jump this as well, if you don't like sliding down Now, the first time I come in here, these guys were fighting, and I started attacking both of them. But I would probably help Pate here. Not help Pate, I would help the other guy. The other guy should kill Pate here. If not, I'll give him a helping hand. Because I don't like Pate myself. Trade up in blows here. And there we go. I killed both of these guys and I wish I haven't. So you get Pate's stuff there. I don't like him, he's a dodgy bastard, that's why I've killed him. But I killed both of them first time around, but I should be able to speak to this guy now.
Serves you right. I did it. Thanks for your help. He was no pushover. Here, take this.
and go to my bolt hole down the way. What's there is yours. Just a small token of appreciation. Here.
So he's given me a lot of stuff, and I never ever got this.
You did me well. Just...
So I would suggest helping him.
You did me. You did me.
My personal opinion, because I think Pate is a dodgy cunt. Mate, that's his words. So spider does come out of there. So I'm going to continue and cover the area. This is probably the worst area where you got to use Homeward Bones, because once you hit a certain part of the area there's sort of no turning back. So like here, so you come out here, there's a guy feasting on the edge here. And you can go down here. So you've got to be careful. Spider in here. I don't ever remember coming down this way actually. So this is new to me. But I will be killing these guys. They're not really that hard, they look a lot worse than what they are. I don't think there is anything in here, but there might be. Oh, there is. But I don't know what that does. No, it's a chest. So I never came down this way originally, so this is something new to me now. I can jump on here, I would imagine. Make sure it's definitely not one of my mimics friends. Yeah. I don't think there is anything else. Don't know where this leads. Alright, yeah, so this actually does lead back to the main area. I didn't think you could get back here, but obviously I'm wrong. You can. Saying that, as soon as you drop down this next area here, there's no coming back up. So you would have to use a Homeward Bone, but you can go down that area if you really want to do so. But I'm just going to cover this short area first. I'm going to go down. There's a frog that turns up here. Not that hard. Just watch them spiders. Although they're not right hard, they might give you a little bit of a rough time. It's if they split up, which is your main issue. So they've come out of this door. That's where they came from, these spiders. And if you go back up these stairs, torch there. Don't think there's anything else magical around here. Large shard. So this is the other area where you come out, and I'm gonna get this item, but you can also come down from this area here. Too heavy to open, so if you hit it, get blown away by some water. And the key that Creighton give you will open the next door. And I've never been in here because I killed both of Pate and Creighton because I didn't realise it with them two fighting first playthrough. So now I finally get to open this door after going through the game once. So there's no mimics, which is good for me. Engraved gauntlets.
I'll leave a nasty scar.
I don't know where that came from. And a rusty coin. And I'm pretty certain there's an NPC as well, so probably worth me trying to get this NPC to come.